67 Blankets is working day and night, stitch by stitch, with the goal to keep 21,000 people warm. Thousands of South Africans have joined the knitwear revolution in an ongoing effort to make a difference. In celebration of 21 years of democracy, 67 Blankets invites you to keep the legacy of Nelson Mandela alive with each and every stitch. So join the Knitwits in hand-making 21,000 blankets before the 21st of April this year, where we aim to cover the Union buildings in a sea of blankets surrounding Madiba statue. If we unite as proud citizens, we can achieve this goal, because the future of our country's prosperity lies with us.
It is in your hands now. I thank you.
Spreading love and positivity this morning is that particular initiative. Leanne Manus out and about. She's covering that story. She's at the Union buildings. And Leanne said this a little bit earlier. I didn't quite believe her until I checked our timeline as well and saw the outpouring of response from all sorts of viewers from everywhere across South Africa. And people are feeling especially positive today in recent light of the events that we had over the past few days. I think this initiative was well needed. It was well worth it. Sebongiseni Zulu saying, I love Morning Live. It keeps me updated. Well, say Bongiseni, Morning Live loves you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Natasha Stewart says, so proud of the Jeppy girls at the 67 Blankets at the Union buildings on Morning Live, SABC. Natasha, you and I both. I'm also very proud of the young girls. I think they may have gone to school now already. I'm not seeing them behind Leanne. We heard from them a little bit earlier as they sang songs of Jeppy's girls, and they brought the blankets, some of the blankets that they had made. Let's take a look at another tweet perhaps, and I think most of them by and large are very positive today, also because we know that police officers have managed to arrest the fourth suspect in the killing of the Mozambican national in Alexandria, Mr. Sithole. So people are putting thumbs up to police as well, but also taking a look at this initiative at Union buildings. Buzz Publicity says interviews with the Morning Live SABC Fit 67 Blankets at Leanne Manus, all happening here. Hashtag Union buildings, a sea of wool. Let me tell you, it's something like, it's nothing I've ever seen before, none like anything I've ever seen before. It literally is a sea of blankets. And Nkanyiso Bling says, Leanne Manus, thank you so much for sharing the blankets at Union buildings. You set a great example. I am proud of you, Morning Live SABC. Thank you so much, Nkanyiso, for tuning in. And yeah, we're also so glad that Leanne Manus is covering that event. Anthea Hendricks manages to say something every now and again. She's one of our regular viewers. Hello to you, Anthea, saying Morning Live SABC. So how many blankets did you contribute? Well, Anthea, I think the less said, the better. Hey, ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies. Okay, let's finish off with this tweet from Salma Patel saying, Morning Live SABC, KwaZulu-Natal police say there are no incidents of violence against foreign nationals reported since yesterday. Another cause for celebration. Salma Patel, thank you so much for your tweet. And thank you for getting involved in one way or another, either by tuning in or by sending a tweet or by sharing what's happening here on Morning Live in one way, shape or form. We do appreciate your interaction and your feedback. Thank you ever so much for watching. All right, let's go back to Leanne. Leanne, you were quite right. A lot of people quite appreciative of what's happening there at the Union buildings this morning. It certainly has lifted our spirits.
Yeah, I told you, Ayanda, I tell you what, it's been amazing. I mean, the amount of people that have actually just written in and been watching this. I mean, tell me you don't need this. You need this. You need to see this. You need to understand that there is so much good being done all around us. But unfortunately, it's these negative incidences that are ruining our reputation. But let's spread images like this around the world. Let's show people what we do, because South Africans are kind, we are generous, we are loving, and we are giving. And that's something we must never, ever forget. And today has reminded me of that. If at one moment I was feeling a little bit down, I just had to be here and I could actually understand that there is such a small portion of this population that are causing chaos. But let's not let them defeat us and ruin our image. That's my message for today. That Mandela statue standing, looking over what is being achieved here today. Breaking the Guinness World Book of Records. The funny thing is the record is actually actually held here in South Africa for the biggest and longest blanket in the world. But today we plan on breaking our own world record. And I can promise you, if we haven't already done that, I'll be amazed. I mean, there is blanket for as far as my eye can see. And it's proud. I am proud. I am very proudly South African at this moment. So yeah, that to answer your question is a massive, massive answer for you. It is wonderful to be South African today. Another answer I have for you is one of our viewers, I'm not sure who it came from, asked us, what did Morning Live donate, or have we done anything? Well, I'll tell you what, I know we did promise that we were, as a program, going to give 67 blankets for this initiative. I'm not sure I managed to raise 67 blankets. We didn't ask our viewers, we didn't ask anybody. In fact, I asked nobody except my family and my friends, and I bugged them. I phoned them, I SMS'd them, I WhatsApped them, and I know I should have been knitting, but my busy schedule doesn't allow it, unfortunately, and perhaps maybe my clumsy hands as well, I'm not sure. But I have managed to bring with me 2 full bags of blankets from my generous friends and family, who I am so proud of at the moment. And with me now is Iris Cupido from the CEO of the SABC Foundation, who's actually holding them for me. I think she's as proud as I am.
This is just wonderful. And you brought packets and packets and packets of them, Leanne. So that's just amazing. Well done. Even though you didn't knit them yourself, you did a really good job of mobilizing people to do that.
The lady who works for me, her name is Lena, and she tried to teach me about 5 times because she's so good at it. And she was knitting and showing me, Leanne, it's so easy. This is all you need to do. But just do it when you're sitting. And I look at her and I go, Lena, have you ever seen me sit? And she goes, that's a problem. I don't think I've ever seen you stop. So thanks to her for knitting. I think she got me 2 blankets. My mom did one. My aunt did one. Friends of mine, Mandy. I mean, you guys have been amazing. So here we go. This is our contribution. You contribute. But you know what? Yes, it comes from me. But at the end of the day, it's also on behalf of the SABC. And I know that we are partners in this. So where do we fit in? Where does the SABC fit in?
Well, we firstly, we bring this story to the nation. So we make sure that it gets out there. And then we're sponsors of the event as well. So we've been knitting away just as much as you have been knitting away. And we have a very strong partnership with the Nelson Mandela Foundation as well. We've raised funds and etc. So, we join partners with them in making this happen today. And we're very proud of that connection.
I mean, we keep on talking, and I keep on emphasizing the fact that South Africa needs to see something like this today. In fact, today, I just wish we could have focused entirely. I would love to have even dropped the news. I would love to have had no news today, just to show that there is good, because South Africans are feeling that suddenly, because we've been surrounded by so much bad news, there is no good. No, that's not the case.
The amount of people that have come out today that have just, heard that this is happening and arrived. I mean, some gentlemen were laying on the blankets just now and sewing them and knitting them together. And I just think that there's so much goodwill. And you're absolutely right, as you're saying, that this is the story that must go out and impact the nation. That we are an amazing generation, an amazing country. I left home this morning and my domestic is quite dark, and she was like, what if they think I'm not South African? And I'm like, she's locking the doors, and every sound in the house is making her so scared. And I'm like, Mary, just know that you're safe. And I mean, I just think about the people that aren't South African. Hello, that are more blankets. Okay, are they photobombing our interview? They are.
And they're allowed to. It's all for a good cause here.
Good cause. So yes, this is a very, very special day, and it's a day about unity. And I just know that Dada's smiling down on us that we've done this, and it's an incredible story.
I mean, it is things like this that the SABC like to partner with, but most importantly, why 67 blankets? What was it that appealed to the SABC about this particular initiative?
We will forever live and promote Tata's legacy. We will forever find a way to live beyond his time. And I think 67 resonates with us because of that, because he was such an incredible giant of our times, and because he left so many values, because he would be so sad at what's going on in our country today, and knowing that 67 is linked to him, that doing good is linked to his values and his dreams, is something that the SABC Foundation and SABC as an entirety wants to be part of.
Well, I got another one I'm going to talk to you about after this.
Okay, great.
Something about climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Fellows climbing.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
And I'm climbing.
I wasn't invited.
Did you hear me? I'm climbing.
Okay, so
and I'm
42513,
climbing. Something like
Leanne.
that. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to be doing something from there.
513, Leanne.
SABC Foundation, you better be there. You better be there. Thanks, Iris. But you know these people that photobombed us? I want to talk to them. Hello, ladies. Hello. Look at you all coming here. Umkhulu EDP, what is this?
Construction Power Line Company.
Yeah,
We are working under ESCOM.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to lecture you.
No, we're not.
We're not going to lecture you today. We're going to commend you. Thank you for coming here. This is amazing. So this is you came here to drop off these blankets. 400 kV.
Yes, we subcontract to ESCOM. So this year we wanted to do something different with regards to social development and just get involved, just get everybody involved instead of just like donating. You know, we wanted to do something physically. Yeah, which was great. A wonderful opportunity.
So there may not be lights, but there is hope. We can say that. And there's warmth.
Absolutely, for the winter.
Yes.
There's warmth.
And we're building more power lines to supply South Africa with more power.
You make it faster, please. I've been without power for 24 hours. I want to speak. Hey, you give me a contact. I'm going to shout at them. But this is wonderful. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. And this is the banner that you've done, empowering communities together, one project at a time. That's fantastic. So who's actually knitted these blankets?
Everybody and our families and our friends. We just got everybody busy.
I know I have driven my family and friends mad as well. I really have, and they came through for me. That's the best part about it. So this is material. Yes. Oh really?
They just printed it on for us, and if people want to take it off later, they can. But yeah, we just wanted to represent the hard work we're doing and we also did this for the community.
Amazing. Well done. I've also just spotted Timothy Malloy. I know you're trying to run past me here, but you are one guy. How many, finally at the end of it, Tim has been from this course from the get-go, from the beginning. Tim, how many have you finally done?
4
Really?
blankets, 4 handmade blankets. It's such a proud feeling to know that someone out there is going to be warm because of something that I've done.
I love it.
And we've all come together for this one cause. And it's a beautiful time for us at this time to show what South Africans are all about.
And they're not 4 baby blankets. Because I mean, I've got,
ones.
look here, can I show you? Can I show you what I'm donating? Check.
This is fantastic.
So not that I
done.
knitted it. I
Well
didn't.
done.
I
That's
didn't.
fantastic.
But it's my contribution. Check out the baby blanket.
Well done.
Okay,
Well
that's
done.
a baby. But look at this one. Is
Okay.
this in line with the size that you knitted, or bigger?
Mine about
Double the size.
just over double this.
All right. Well, that size really mattered, Tim.
Every effort contributes to, because whether it's a baby blanket, single blanket, double blanket, it's all going out there to help someone who needs it desperately, especially at this time when it's cold. The winter's setting in.
It is.
So this is a time to
Everything
show what we're all about,
Amazing.
continue Madiba's legacy and make ourselves proud.
That's amazing, Tim. Well done to you. Well done. All right. I see it's 8:30, so it's time to get those news headlines to you. Let's go back to Johannesburg. Ayanda, what's in the news today?